Mentoring, Carrie Gallison, 590, Fall 2025. Table of Contents. 1. Identifying the mentee. 2. Mentoring relationship. 3. Mentoring sessions. 4. Future plans and reflections. Identifying the mentee. Lacey E. is a first-year ed specialist. She pulls out 5 of my 5th grade students daily for ELA and math instructional minutes. On the needs analysis survey, Lacey E. shared that she had used technology with her students during student teaching and felt comfortable with it. However, her students had not used tech tools this year. I chose Lacey E. as a mentee because she was open to using technology but needed support in integrating it with her current students. Prior to the start of our mentorship, she was at the beginning stages of SAMR. According to Durf and Carter 2019, attitudes of surrounding teachers were the most influential barrier or enabler of whether a teacher integrated technology into their own classroom. I knew that with my support, Lacey would be more likely to incorporate tech into lessons. Mentoring relationship focus. According to PushFar 2021, an effective mentor looks for the mentee to decide what they wish to achieve and what goals they have for the mentoring relationship. I took this approach while keeping a few tech integration ideas in my back pocket. Lacey E. shared that she would like her paraeducators to use tech during instruction, such as using the interactive television panel instead of the large whiteboard, but her paraeducators were reluctant to try any form of tech. We decided that our goal would be to try to get everyone in the classroom using tech: the teacher, the paraeducators, and the students. We agreed to schedule 3 mentoring sessions over 3 weeks. Mentoring sessions. Our first session took place in her classroom after school. We met for 30 minutes, and I explained to her that I'm here for her as a mentor, to listen and to offer ideas on how to incorporate tech. I asked her to share what she's already doing with tech, and she shared with me that she used to have an interactive panel in her classroom, but it was no longer there. We've located the panel, rolled it in, and got it all set up. She said that she knew the 3rd graders she was working with would be excited to be able to use the touch screen capabilities on the interactive television panel. Our second session took place during lunch. I asked her how it was going with the new interactive display. She said that she was using it during small groups, but the students or paraeducators hadn't used it. In fact, she shared that she felt her paraeducators were being uncooperative and were not following her lesson plans or instructions for using the tech. This made me think of the article I read from PushFar, which said, mentoring helps individuals develop skills and gain confidence. I recognized during that mentoring session that what Lacey needed most was a supportive listener to boost her confidence in handling the situation with her paraeducators. I shared my thoughts and expressed sympathy for the challenges she was facing. I also suggested that she empower her students to use technology, allowing them to model tech use for the paraeducators. The next time we met, Lacey was excited to share that she was using the handwriting app, Handwriting Repeater, on the interactive television panel with her students. She pulled up the site and showed me how to use it. I suggested ways she could make the app collaborative, such as partnering students and having one student write letters or word, and the other student could trace over what the student wrote. Students could provide each other feedback about their handwriting. Then they could switch roles. We talked more about the apps that she would like to use with students, such as the Wonders ELA app to supplement hard copy textbooks, but she didn't have access. I talked with her about how she can submit a help ticket to the district tech department to gain access. We also discussed how she could not monitor student online use because she did not have an account set up through the district. I said that she can log in through my account or another teacher's account in the meantime while she sorts out access through the district. Future plans. We will continue with our mentorship throughout the year. We discussed that informal check-ins such as having lunch together and meeting briefly after school were the best ways to connect. Reflections. I feel that Lacey E. found value in the mentorship. After our first session, she said, "This was actually really helpful. I became a resource and a person she could bounce ideas off of." I found the mentorship to be equally valuable. I shared a stressful situation that I was having with a grade level teacher. Lacey then shared that she had her own negative interactions with that same teacher. We came up with ideas on how to interact with that person moving forward. Finally, I know that through our continued mentorship, Lacey E. will reach the goal of implementing collaborative software through her own instruction, with paraeducators, and with students, with continued support and encouragement from me. She has already showed me a new collaborative tool, so she has moved forward from the SAMR framework from being at the beginning stages to now being the substitution portion, as she's using software to substitute using handwriting skills that were simply on paper and pencil before. I know this will be a successful mentorship moving forward.